Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to Tomigo's YouTube channel. This is Cheney180. Today we're going to be taking a look at the GI Joe Classified Chuckles. Now this was a SDCC exclusive pre-order, I want to say. That kind of is the correct labeling. You know, you got the little code thing and you ran through your purchase, and then they waited till now to ship them out. So got it, and yeah, let's go ahead and check this guy out. First off, I'm not really familiar with Chuckles, but there's certain things with this figure that I do like, so we're gonna go ahead and check all those out. Firstly, I love the Hawaiian print shirt. I like the way this looks. You know, you got good print detail here and here and here. The flowers and the leaves looks really good. You got a decent sculpt on the face there. It looks like there's even a little bit of wash there in the hair, which looks nice. No paint, however, on his pants. It's just plain green. You do get paint on the belt there for the silver, and then you've got the little things here for his accessories. You get this cool little watch here, and it actually has the time on it. I'm not sure if you guys can see that or not, but you can tell right there. No real differentiation from, yeah, no paint on the boots either. So very little on the paint down here. Pretty paint heavy up here. Decent paint applications on the face right here, which look good. But let's go ahead and get into his accessories. All right, so Chuckles comes with quite a few accessories here. You got a lot of fun stuff, which makes this figure a lot of fun. He's got his knife. I'm not sure of the name on this. We'll call it knife holder for now. Sorry, I'm not very familiar with, you know, the technical terms of these, but we do have the holster here, and this can be removed. You can pull this off, so he can just have a, you know, straight up Hawaiian shirt look if you want. And you do get the pistol that goes with that, as we can see here. No paint on it, but looks pretty cool. Then we get the knife that goes in the knife holster as well, so we can see there. You also get two sets of handcuffs, which is cool. You get the chained ones here. Would have been nice if this was actual, you know, little metal links, but it's still not too bad. They did apply some paint here, and it makes it look fairly nice. Then you get another pair of broken handcuffs, which is neat. And you just pop off the hands and slide those onto the wrists there. You get a pair of binoculars, which have no paint on them. And these can be plugged literally right here on the back of his belt. As you can see, it's got the little peg holes in there. You just kind of snap that on. Then he comes with his little Walkman tape cassette. Looks a lot like Soundwave. Interesting. And this just plugs right in here into that. And then, you know, he's got his binoculars and his Walkman there. But that's not it. He comes with more. He comes with these headphones here, which unfortunately they don't fit very well. They fall off fairly easy, and I had a hard time trying to get these things to stay on. They're very soft plastic. It doesn't really like fit into place. Probably better off just putting them, like, you know, around his neck, I guess. That looks better. And then we get these glasses here, and we kind of have the same issue. Like, this is like a real flimsy kind of plastic, and you Go to plug them on. It seems like they're almost too big for his head. They don't look too bad, but they don't really stay on. Oh, now they're gonna. That's choice. Love that. But as you see, it kind of hangs off. Now this can work later on, but you have the glasses there. Then you also have the Hawaiian lei here. No paint application of this, but it could be all pink. That works, right? We have a document, a stolen Cobra file here, if you will. And this is painted up fairly well. It's got the photograph on there and the paper clip holding the picture on. This looks good. I like this. This came out very nice. Then we get the briefcase that you could put, you know, a bunch of this stuff in. We've got paint on the inside here. Paint a little bit there to show the scratch mark, like it's been through, you know, it's been through some adventures for sure, because it's going to harbor the information that he has stolen from Cobra. And we also have a pair of fists here with brass knuckles. They're painted fairly nicely, and I do like these. I do like the way that these came out. These look really cool. And last but not least, we have the beat up head sculpt here. So he is, you know, he's seen better days. He got roughed up fairly well here, and yeah, decent paint applications. He got some cuts and stuff on his face. He's missing a tooth. He's got a swollen eye, but that's where, you know, the messed up glasses would come in. You know, if he got beat up and just kind of, I'll just throw these on. That works. So, yeah. All right, so let's go over articulation here. We've got a pretty standard set of articulation on Chuckles, but it's really nothing new, but there's some interesting things here. So let's go ahead and check it out. So up the top here, we've got a double barbell in the neck. You've got a ball joint at the lower neck here. Ideally, it would seem like you get a lot of motion in it, but it looks up about that far, down about that far. You get side to side. Fairly decent. Arms going to go all the way around. You've got a butterfly joint here, which I wish there was a little bit more in there. It's decent. Not too bad. I wish it came in more. Out is pretty nice. I do like that. Let's see. Then you got a bicep swivel here. Very interesting that they decided to do the cut here and not here along the sleeve. It would have looked a lot cleaner, I guess, if it was along the sleeve versus breaking up the, you know, like that's just odd looking to me. You got a double hinge elbow. Looks very nice. You've got a hinge and a swivel at the wrist. So you got the up and down with this hand. You've got the side to side with this hand. And then you have side to side for both of the brass knuckle hands. Now we've got a ab crunch there, which goes down that far. And goes back fairly far too. You've got this ball joint here, which adds a little bit more support so you can get him, you know, forward and back fairly easy. You do get some side to side there. Swivel in the waist as well. You got the drop down hips, which we've come to know with GI Joe Classified, which is able to get, let me move the knife, able to get you that much. Does the splits forward, back, not so much. You got the thigh swivel here, double hinge knee, swivel at the shin. You've got a pivot and an ankle hinge here. Gets a lot of movement there. Forward pretty decent as well, so that is good. All in all, looks pretty nice. Like I said, the only thing that really sticks out to me is I'm not a big fan that he can't look up that much. And this is so weird to me. I don't understand the design behind this cut in the bicep swivel. But let's go ahead and move along to comparisons. All right, so here he is next to the Duke from Classified. Can't wait for that new retro card so we can forget about this one. And Snake Eyes. Here he is next to the Sarge and CoverGirl with a Black Widow head on there because I was not a fan of the head for the original figure. Here he is with Cobra Commander and Destro. And here we have the Baroness and Zarana. Here he is next to Marvel Legends 97 Wolverine and Jada Toys Fei Long. And just for chuckles, here's the SH Figuarts Luffy from One Piece. All right, so final thoughts on Chuckles. Getting this figure, I was kind of had my reservations on it. I didn't know much about him. I was never really, I didn't really know about Chuckles all that much until, I mean, I'd seen him around, but I didn't know all too much about him until the SDCC exclusive pre-order announcement. And I was like, I'll just pull the trigger. It looks cool. I'll check it out. And now that I finally have it in hand, it's interesting because with all of the bells and whistles, like, you know, you get all these accessories and whatnot, it really makes for a lot of fun. Like, I had a lot of fun taking pictures with this guy. There's a lot of, you know, there's a lot of potential there to do things. Like the brass knuckle finger or the brass knuckle fists are really awesome. You know, you've got this beat up head sculpt here, which is something that we don't really see a lot of. You know, you don't really get that all that much. So that is pretty cool that we get that. I didn't like waiting so long for the figure, though. I much rather would have preferred it that this was at the show. I could have picked it up there. Even if it was just early and got released everywhere else later on, that would have been cool. But having to wait this long is kind of a bummer. You know, I just have a thing about calling it an SDCC exclusive and then having it come out towards the end of October, almost early November. So, but back to the toy here. He comes with all these, you know, accessories that you can use for different things. They don't have to be dedicated to him. You know, you can use these brass knuckles for other figures if you want. But as I said before, there was a lot of fun. There's a lot of potential here to, you know, put him in, you know, situations where he's beat up and, you know, I like the Hawaiian shirt setup here. It'd be cool to see like a paint variant where it's like switched, where the shirt's pink with blue flowers. That would be neat. You know, all in all, I dig it. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. So it's like right in the middle for me. But he's definitely a lot of fun, and I'm glad that I picked it up. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hit that thumbs up. Let YouTube know you like what you see. Click subscribe if you have not already. Check out the podcast, Chat Migos Assemble on Tuesdays, and They're Not Dolls on Thursdays. Take it easy, guys.